Hello, I'm Brandon Kuhnley. I'm a service and repair technician with 24/7 Plumbing Company, and today I'm going to teach you tips and tricks on how to mitigate damage to your home in the event of a very harsh freeze. So first thing that we want to do in the event of an emergency is locate where you can isolate the water coming into your home. Now, a lot of homes will have an isolation valve on the outside of the home or inside the garage. If you're unable to find an isolation valve on the outside or the interior of your home, you can always count on the meter at the curb stop, which is the city's meter that sends water to your home. In the event that you can't find the isolation valve, you can always turn it off at the street with a pair of pliers or a T-handle meter key that you could purchase at Home Depot or Lowe's. So on this client's home, they have an isolation valve readily available on the exterior of the house. Just to show you how to turn that off, in this instance we're dealing with the plastic ball valve. So all you would have to do is turn this valve 90 degrees and that will kill the water to the house. The next step is bleeding down the system. Once you have the home isolated, you'll want to go around to all exterior hose faucets and open them up and bleed as much water as you can throughout the home. That includes faucets being turned on and shower heads being turned on. Any plumbing fixture that can run water needs to be opened and drained down to capacity. Now that we have the home isolated, we need to begin by opening up all exterior hose bibs on the side of the house. So we have a bib here. We've already closed our valve, whether that be the meter at the street or in the home or outside of the home. We can just open this bib up, and you just want to open it until all of the head pressure that's in that pipe is bled completely down. So on our pressure vacuum breaker, we have two isolation valves. This valve is going to be your incoming water, and this is your outlet to feed the irrigation system. During a freeze, we want to isolate both of these valves. And to prevent damage during the freeze, there are two test ports right here. What we're going to do is take a flathead screwdriver and just open these ports and bleed all of the head pressure that's in that pipe to mitigate damage. Alright, so we've had a chance to discuss on how to mitigate freeze damage on the exterior of the home. Now I'd like to show some simple tips and tricks on how to mitigate freeze damage on the interior of the home. Now, in the event of the freeze, in an ideal scenario, we'd like to heat the home as much as possible. So once we have our heaters running, we'd like to open the cabinetry at any plumbing fixture to help prevent the incoming cold and hot water lines from freezing and help circulate the heat to that fixture. So in addition to opening all cabinetry at plumbing fixtures, we also want the attic space to receive heat. So wherever your attic access is in the home, it could be in the garage, could be inside the hallway, it could be a walk-in closet attic space. We want to open those doors and allow heat to circulate into the attic to prevent freeze damage from the pipes inside the attic. And lastly, if you don't have access to, say, Armacell insulation like this hose bib is wrapped up, you can always use spare towels or even t-shirts with a little bit of duct tape to wrap around that pipe to keep it from freezing. We never wish for clients to have any remote damage to their home, but in the event that any issues arise, please contact our office at 281-391-2001.